Welcome back to DBL. It's time for Fifth Host when we talk about what you're talking about. Well, yesterday, the world said goodbye to gold medalist Marieke Vervoort, who made the decision to take her own life through euthanasia. The 40-year-old Belgian Paralympian made the decision to be euthanized due to constant pain and seizures that left her barely able to sleep. I believe she said like 10 minutes a night she could sleep. She suffered
That's
from...
how you torture prisoners.
That is, yep. She suffered from incurable degenerative muscle disease and said, quote, competing was truly her medicine. So DBL Nation, would you have the right, when should you have the right to take your own life? This is a question that I feel like a lot of us have been discussing and debating for many years. Erica, take it away.
Suzanne from Facebook says, I think it is wonderful she had the choice available to her. What an amazing woman. I agree, Suzanne. We all followed the journey of Brittany Maynard, who was about 29 years old when she opted to take her own life via euthanasia. At the time, she was living in California, and she had to move her entire family to Oregon, where it was legal. She then became an advocate for legalizing in all states, and watching her journey made me realize that I don't have a say in when someone should be able to make that decision for themselves.
All right, Marcos from YouTube says, I get that there are some instances like this where I support euthanasia, but where do you draw the line? What about emotional stress or mental illness? Should it be limited to physical pain? Marco, I'm gonna get real deep with you here. I don't think it should be. I think if you wanna move on to the next place or whatever your afterlife is, or just end life in general, I think that's your right. I think it's a lot more humane than walking in on someone, and forgive me, that's hanging somewhere or that blew their head off. Yep. I think that's a lot more traumatizing to the people that find you. If you want to go out peacefully and let your family members or whoever cares about you or nobody say goodbye, I think that's a lot
well said.
better.
I respect it. I'll just say this, and I'm not going to read the comment. This last week, I lost somebody very close to me. It's one of my best friends. Somebody close to him passed away, and I've known her as long as I've known him. I've known her, and she was sick the entire time, 14 years.
Jeez.
2 or 3 different kinds of cancers. It eventually went from her bones to her brain to her lungs. And to see somebody eventually just go out hard like that, I wished, you know, that when I got the call, I actually relieved that she was out of pain. You know, because when you really love somebody or love something, you let it go. And just me walking around knowing that she's still here is very selfish on my part, in his part. And I think the way he's handling it, the way I'm handling it, is just like, we're just happy she's done, and she's in a different transition now, and I truly believe that. So, you know, I think everybody should be able to call their own shot, and like, unending suffering is not helping anybody.
No.